Hello, this is Lacquerography, and this is my haul for January 2024's polish pickup. The theme this month was Deadly Plants, and I have here 6 polish items plus 3 non-polish items to share with you. The first item that I purchased was by KB Shimmer, and this one is their ever-popular Sugar Scrub. This one is in the scent of Cherry Almond. This is a scent that I'm unfamiliar with. I think typically for polish pickup, KB Shimmer chooses to release brand new scents. So I'm really excited to give this scent a try. I'm not going to open it right now because I actually have another one by KB Shimmer in progress, but I'll be sure to use this one right away. I can't wait to see how this one smells. So this is the Sugar Scrub by KB Shimmer in the scent Cherry Almond. This next non-polish item up is by EDK, and this is their stamping plate called Mosaic. What really appealed to me about this stamping plate is the stained glass effect of all of these images. I love how some of them look like full stained glass panels, whereas others are a little more isolated. I just think it's very artistic, a little bit Art Deco in style. I very much look forward to playing around with this plate. I also look forward to stamping for the very first time. And who knows, maybe my early adventures in stamping could make for some really interesting video content later on. So this stamping plate is by EDK and it's called Mosaic. My final non-polish item this month is yet another stamping plate. This one was another one too beautiful to pass up. This was by Hit the Bottle and it's called Florimetric 1. So this plate appealed to me for some of the same reasons the previous one did. I thought it was quite whimsical looking. I was really impressed with the variety of the different images, some much larger designs, some including things like butterflies, some floral only, some are very patterned, whereas others look a little more organic. Again, this is another beautiful stamping plate. I look forward to trying this out for the first time. I have a lot of really great designs to choose from as I learn how to stamp. So the second stamping plate and my final non-polish item for this month is by Hit the Bottle, and this stamping plate is called Florimetric 1. The first of my polish items that I've picked up this month is by Garden Path Lacquers, and this one is called Blessed with Beauty and Rage. This polish is described as a teal jelly filled with jade holographic micro glitter and a vibrant red-orange shifting shimmer. This was a polish that was inspired by Lana Del Rey's Ultraviolence. Here is Blessed with Beauty and Rage swatched out on my swatch wheel in 2 thin coats with a glossy top coat. And for all of these swatches, I've used KB Shimmer's Clearly on Top as the regular top coat. Here's the swatch against my skin tone. It really does have a lovely muted grade kind of look, but then this fiery shimmer going through it. The texture of this polish too, with just the regular top coat, is quite smooth. So I don't think a glitter grabbing top coat is going to be necessary. I can't wait to get this one on my nails. So this first polish is by Garden Path Lacquers, Blessed with Beauty and Rage. The next polish up is by KB Shimmer, Howl You Doin. The description that goes along with this polish is that it is a daring blue shimmer that pops against a near indigo base. A scattering of hollow bits adds sparkle to this bold blue hue. And this one was inspired by Wolfsbane. I'm just loving the twinkle and the depth of that color. And in fact, that's actually what I'm wearing on my nails right now in 2 coats with a regular glossy top coat. Just for consistency's sake though, here it is on my swatch wheel, swatched out again in 2 coats with a regular glossy top coat. And it's a little bit redundant here, but here it is against my skin tone, swatched out on the swatch wheel. I was so impressed with its buildup in 2 coats. In the first coat, it had more of a purple tinge to it, But on application of the second coat, that fiery electric blue really came alive. I'm also loving the glint of holographic sparkle on my nails. It really is picking up, maybe not so much on camera, but I can't wait to get this one out in the sunshine so it can really do its thing. So this polish is by KB Shimmer. Howl you doing? This third polish up is by Cadillacquer, and this one is called Larkspur. This polish is described as a purple crelly with larger pink iridescent flakes and neon blue glitter in different sizes. This polish was inspired by the poisonous Larkspur. Here is Cadillacquer's Larkspur swatched on my swatch wheel in 2 coats with a regular glossy top coat. And here it is against my skin tone. I'm loving in these 2 coats the way the flakes and these glitters layer. I think it's got such a beautiful effect. I'm loving the color range. I can see myself wearing this one mainly in spring and summer, I think, with that nice pure purple color. And interestingly enough, the texture of this actually isn't too bad with just a regular glossy top coat on top. I would have thought that a polish like this one would have required some sort of a glitter smoothing top coat, but the texture of it is actually quite smooth. I might choose to wear this one with a glitter smoothing top coat just to be sure of that perfectly smooth texture, as well as giving it a little bit extra plumpness. So this polish is by Cadillacquer, Larkspur. This next polish up is by Krisable Designs, and this one is called Don't Touch the Calico Bush. This polish is described as a soft lilac base with green, blue, purple aurora shimmer and magenta reflective glitter. And this one was inspired by the Calico bush. Don't Touch the Calico Bush, swatched out in 2 coats with a regular glossy top coat. And here it is against my skin tone. That sparkle and that shimmer in there is absolutely breathtaking. Again, I can't wait to get this one on my nails. I can't wait to get this polish out in natural sunlight. I think this one is going to just create sparkly magic. Again, the texture of this one is really quite reasonable. I don't detect any remaining texture using just a regular top coat. So we'll see when I actually get around to wearing this one, whether I decide to wear this one with a glitter smoothing top coat, or I could just get away with wearing a regular glossy top coat. Although the glitter smoothing top coat does tend to provide a little bit more plumpness to a polish. So this polish is by Krisable Designs. Don't Touch the Calico Bush. This next polish up is by Beaux Rêves Lacquer. And this one is called Blooming Azalea, and this one is a magnetic polish. This polish is described as having a base that shifts from plum to mauve to magenta with green aqua shimmer and a peachy pink magnetic. This one was inspired by azaleas. Now I do have a magnetic wand here just to test it out. So it's a really interesting magnetic pull on this one. I love the effect. This polish here is Beaux Rêves Lacquer's Blooming Azalea, swatched out in 2 coats with a regular glossy top coat, magnetized on the second coat, and also after applying the regular top coat. And here this one is against my skin tone. Now I did find that when I was swatching and magnetizing this polish, first of all, it had beautiful coverage in just 2 coats. In order to magnetize this one here on the swatch wheel, I used that same magnetic wand that I used just a moment ago. It's just a freebie magnetic wand that I got with a Starly purchase. And I did find that the magnetic pull with that wand was really quite faint. And when I repeated it with the top coat, it remained faint. Right now I am seeing a little bit of an extra green shift that I didn't see in just the first coat, but this is a polish that I'm going to enjoy playing around with. I do think that from swatching this one out, that the magnetic shift does seem to be a little bit more on the subtle side. I'll have a lot of fun, I think, playing around with some different magnets. I know that I have a very strong bar magnet as well as quite a strong ring magnet, but I think I'll have a lot of fun playing around with the different types of magnets to see what kinds of effects I can get with this one. So this magnetic polish is by Beaux Rêves Lacquer, Blooming Azalea. My final polish from my order is by Kathleen Co. And this one is called Rosary Pea. This polish is described as a brown crelly loaded with red shimmer, and it was inspired by Rosary Pea seeds. Here is Rosary Pea swatched out in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. And here it is against my skin tone. This was a very rich polish to apply. It was incredibly smooth as well. I was pretty impressed with the quality of it in just 1 coat, although I would prefer to wear it in 2 for the depth of color. This red shimmer is so decadent looking. As I was applying this polish, it did remind me of just molten chocolate, like on a stovetop when you're cooking with freshly melted chocolate. It was such a decadent look, very elegant. I can see myself pulling this one through the fall, in the winter, and even into early spring perhaps. So this polish is by Kathleen Co. Rosary Pea. So that's it for my haul for January 2024's polish pickup. I'm wondering, did you shop polish pickup in January 2024 for the Deadly Plants theme? What items did you pick up? Did you pick up any of these items? Leave all your comments below. Also, I'm wondering how you feel about this kind of haul video. What I chose to do was to showcase the polishes that I purchased in an approximate rainbow order. In this case, my rainbow only started at green and continued on to purple, and then I went into sort of the browns. I thought that that might be an interesting thing, just so that I could showcase some of the similarities and differences between the polishes within the different finishes and color ranges. So I'm curious how you felt about that format. I'd love all your constructive feedback. Please leave all your thoughts about that in the comments as well. If you enjoy haul videos, please consider giving this video a like. It lets me know that you are interested in content similar to this, and moving forward, I'll try my best to produce content similar to this, in particular, polish pickup haul videos. As well, if you enjoy nail-related content in general, please consider subscribing. I try to release nail-related content as often as I possibly can, and by subscribing, you won't miss out on any of the fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care.